Yeah, welcome to my channel. Can we talk about this NBA playoff so far? I mean, I'm surprised. Quite a large number of things. First off, first and foremost, the Knicks being up 3-1 now. It's still too early to tell, of course, but it's still 3-1. The fact is that they're up 3-1 only can set them up self for massive disappointment, or two more so if the case may be that they win 4-1 or 4-2, whatever it may be. Because let's be honest, come Tuesday's game on the 30th, I think Philadelphia is going to show up. They're not going to lose that game. There's no way they're losing that game. They're not going to lose 4-1 to the Knicks. I know that for a fact. The surprising part, though, was in Philadelphia for game four, the amount of Knicks fans that were there was really surprising to the point where, like, that was almost like as though the Knicks were playing a home game. Probably a lot of Philadelphia fans were just pretty much, selling their tickets, and then, New York fans were just willing to buy it off at that point. Now, for me personally, from this perspective, from the perspective of a Knicks fan or from a basketball fan, quite honestly, all the games that are playing out right now. I mean, the Denver Nuggets, the way they're playing the Lakers, 3 up 3-1. Chances are it looks like they might be up 3-2, depending on how this game goes. Right now, the Lakers are leading, of course, but if the Nuggets were to win, I mean, I would not be surprised if the Nuggets win 4-1 or 4-2 for that matter. There's no way the Lakers could come back and bring it to 7 games. Now, of course, the Bucks with the Pacers with Dame out, Dame injured, as well as Giannis possibly being injured. I think Indiana has this game. Now, me as a Knicks fan, I'm hoping for Indiana to win because the reason why is if Indiana can take out Milwaukee, and because like, but if they go to Game 7, Giannis comes back and recoups as well as Dame. The Knicks have to play him at that point, and this is assuming, of course, the Knicks get to the next round. And I'm going with the fact that the Knicks will get to the next round. But if they go against Indiana, the Knicks have a shot of going into the conference finals at that point because no, not reality, but yeah, well, actually, reality from a reality perspective, there's no way Indiana gets to the Eastern Conference final. So this brings the Knicks to the point of going most likely against the Boston Celtics. I mean, the fact that the Celtics beat the Heat, that was a given. The other two surprising games or two series that were surprising more so than anything else is the fact that the way the Phoenix Suns were manhandled by quite honestly, I mean, honestly, they were manhandled, and I can see Devin Booker, maybe Devin Booker going to the, I want to say the New York Knicks. I mean, there's rumors go abound that they might be going to the Knicks. I don't know if that's true or not, but if it is, it's a real surprise. I mean, I I don't know what that does for Kevin Durant's legacy, to be quite honest, because like that that the fact that they couldn't. I mean, let's not. Well, first off, let's be honest with the fact that Anthony Edwards is showing how really good he is, and the reason why he was the number one pick in 2020 shows otherwise. Now, the other fact of the matter is the other playoff series that was really a surprise was, of course, the Oklahoma Thunder wiping out the Pelicans. I think you could have foreshadowed that a little bit. The way the Pelicans have been playing, they pretty much gave up. It seems like they just can't have no stamina because like we saw how that in game tournament or in season tournament, the way the Pelicans played against the Lakers, they pretty much couldn't like do anything. It showed basically that they can't handle the pressure of the playoffs or whatever it may be, or some tournament, whatever it may be. It seems like the Pelicans can't handle that. Zion's got to wake up. He's got to become a beast. Look, I'm becoming like another Anthony Edwards because like look at Anthony Edwards. He basically in one of these interviews, essentially the man basically said, or the kid basically said, that he pretty much wants to destroy everyone. There's only a handful of people that have ever had that mentality. Jordan, Kobe, I want to say Shaq, but I don't know. But anyways, to the point, Bird. I mean, this guy has that mentality of wanting to destroy people, or destroying teams, and from that perspective, Look for this guy to be the dominant player that he will be for the next coming years. Devin Booker, I hate to say it, but as a Knicks fan, it'd be great if he comes on board. I don't know what happens. The other factor is with the what's their names? The not the Bucks and Pacers. The Heat, of course, losing. I mean, without Jimmy Butler, I mean, there's not much they can do. The Clippers and Mavs. I mean, it's a given. Honestly, it's a coin flip, to be quite honest, because without Kawhi Leonard, which we saw, we knew pretty much figured out what was going to happen. He's a complete bust for the Clippers. Without him, Clippers pretty much aren't that great. Paul George can help out a little there. Westbrook, Harden, I think they're on their last legs. Honestly, I think more so this is a case where like the Clippers need to do something with Kawhi because low manage all you want, the guy gets injured no matter what. He's like fragile. You gotta do some kind of like some different conditioning for him at that point. Now with the other aspect of the not the Clippers, but the not the Celtics. Well, the Celtics and Heat, of course, as I said, like without Butler, it's hard to say what would happen. It'd be interesting to see with Butler there what would have happened at that point. Quite honestly, I mean, it'd be funny to see how that happened. But the one big thing that I'm really surprised, more so than anything else, this is the biggest surprise out of all of them, is the Magic and the Cavaliers, Cleveland. Donovan Mitchell, I don't. If Cleveland can't get out of this first round again, and if they lose to the Magic, if I'm Donovan Mitchell, I want out. I want to trade. If anything, the Knicks can get him. That'd be great. I doubt that they can get him, but the backcourt of him and Brunson changes the dynamics of things considerably. I mean, I like DiVincenzo, I like Hart, but if you had a shot to get Donovan Mitchell, I'd get him. And you have a chance to get Booker. I don't think he's at all superstar, of course, but put it this way: a Booker, Mitchell, Devin Booker, Donovan Mitchell, and of course Jalen Brunson with Randall coming back. I think they become the favorites if the Knicks can pull that off. Of course, that all depends on how the Cavaliers play in the series. If they lose the series, then it's a whole different story. But we'll have to find out tomorrow. I'm hoping the Magic can win because I want Donovan Mitchell to basically want to leave Cleveland and come to New York. If he comes to New York, I don't know how the Knicks can make it. They'll have to do something. Rose has got to do something to bring him on board. Basically, these two players without sacrificing Brunson. Maybe McBride. I hate to say it, you might want to sacrifice McBride. You might have to sacrifice